Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb. What a fantastic day. Records broken across some sections of the DMV, but the 90s took over. Hey, we do have a cool down for your weekend. I'll have your weekend forecast coming up.
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
You're watching DC News Now at 9.
And coming up tonight, disturbing allegations against an animal rescue center in Virginia. A months-long investigation finds dozens of animals have been living in unlivable conditions, exposed to feces, overcrowding, and little to no food. Where those animals are tonight and what's become of that center. Plus,
I am in serious pain. My arms are burning.
Pepper sprayed over a simple question. A D.C. woman says she took some concerns to her apartment building's manager and it turned into this. Tonight, she's walking us through the shocking encounter.
and a driver who survived an attack aboard a Maryland school bus speaking out for the first time.
That gun hadn't a jam, I might not be here today.
And new questions about why emergency features on that bus failed her. We're in Prince George's County with her concerns.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight for DC News Now at 9. I'm Tasmin Mahfouz.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Flanagan. All new tonight from Northern Virginia, small cages, feces on the floor, and diseases all around. That is a scene painted by investigators looking into what went wrong at an animal rescue center. Now the people in charge are all facing potential criminal penalties. Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcilla joining us live tonight from the Loudoun County Animal Services Center with the latest on this investigation. And Max, when people realized just how bad the animals were being treated, it was the county staff that had to step up.
That's right, and it wasn't just one or two animals. More than 100 animals were brought right here to the Loudoun County Animal Services, and these animals were malnourished. They were sick. Some of them were carrying diseases. It was a lot of work for the employees here, but they did it. Now, the good news tonight is that we mentioned more than 100 animals came here. Well, nearly all of them have been adopted, and that rescue group that had all of these animals in those conditions, well, it no longer exists.
We had dogs stacked up in crates. There were feces everywhere covering the floors. The kennels had no bedding, no water, no food inside them. It was overall a completely unacceptable situation.
This is what investigators saw when they were tipped off to potential animal cruelty happening at the Luck of the Irish Animal Rescue in Round Hill. And now the group's top 3 employees are all facing charges.
It was a clear situation of animal hoarding under the guise of rescue.
One of the animals seized is Aurora, this sassy cat who couldn't stay away from or off of our camera during our interview with Nina Stively. She's the county's animal services director. Stively says the group, formerly known as the Paw and Hoof Animal Rescue, was taking animals from at least 5 other states and bringing them to shelters or adopting them out without sharing accurate information.
They were animals that appear to have been knowingly brought across state lines with contagious disease. A dog who'd killed another dog was brought into their rescue and then brought to a shelter claiming to be a stray, not sharing his history.
Tonight, Stively has this advice for future animal adopters.
Just check them out on the Department of Agriculture website. You can just look up right there whether or not a rescue is registered, which is required by law. In this case, they were not.
Now tonight, the executive director of that rescue group is facing several charges, including 7 counts of animal cruelty. Now, in the courts, those cases against both her and the other 2 leaders of that rescue group, that will happen in those courts. What has already happened through the legal system is that the leader, that executive director I mentioned, will no longer be allowed to work with or volunteer with any animal organizations for the next year. Reporting live in Leesburg, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
Horrifying conditions there, Max. Thank you. And new information tonight about what happened and what did not happen during a traumatizing school bus attack in Prince George's County. So a student on that bus escaped death when a handgun to the head jammed. Yeah,
and tonight the driver on that bus is speaking out. She's raising questions about why emergency features on that bus failed.
Yeah, reporter Yamari Sase is in Upper Marlboro tonight, where she has more on what she wants to see change to improve safety for not only the students, but also the employees.
Yeah, after that attack, bus driver Natalie Brower was able to stop in this area and get help. Now, this is just a mile away from where the incident took place. Now, Brower and the union that represents her tell me that they're even more perplexed because the additional safety measures that she had access to don't work.
When I saw the handle of that gun, the only thing I could do was call on the name of Jesus.
Natalie Brower has only been the driver for Prince George's County Schools for 3 years. But on May 1st, a disturbing moment changed her life.
Within a split second, 3 masked guys with hoodies jumped on the bus and started hitting and kicking my last student that was on the bus.
Police say one of those teens, known as 15-year-old Baby K, tried to shoot the victim not once, but 3 times, but the gun jammed.
When they ran off the bus, he said, let's go, they're trying to kill me.
But startling new details about that incident and the emergency help that should have been available for the bus driver, but was not. Martin Diggs is with the Educational Support Personnel Union. He says a panic button is on the bus to directly contact police, but it's not connected.
We've been told that there is, and from my research, that button is not active. And even with the radios, the two-way radios that are currently on the buses, they're not connected to the newer equipment that's actually coming out that's connected to the police department.
They're calling on the CEO of PGCPS to increase security in schools, on buses, and employee buildings, while also providing more training for drivers.
We don't want the schoolyard to be a graveyard.
If that gun hadn't jammed, I might not be here today.
Now, Brower says she's not sure if and when she will return to work. And as for the suspects charged in this case, their hearing is scheduled in the next coming weeks. For now, reporting in Oxon Hill, Maryland, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
And developing tonight, a new superintendent is taking over Loudoun County Public Schools. Today, the school board voted 6-2 to appoint Dr. Aaron Spence. Spence has served as superintendent for Virginia Beach Public Schools since 2014. In 2018, he was named Virginia's Superintendent of the Year. The Virginia Association of School Superintendents lauded him as a textbook example of leadership. Spence steps into the role in the next few months. He replaces Daniel Smith, who took over as interim superintendent late last year. Now, the previous superintendent, Dr. Scott Ziegler, was fired back in December following an investigation into how the school system handled 2 sexual assaults.
Yeah, so take a look at this. So the DMV felt some record-breaking heat today. Video shows people cooling off in Rockville Town Square in Montgomery County.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb here now. And Janessa, today was by far the hottest day of the year.
Yeah, definitely a cooler weekend coming up.
Yeah, it's good to see people out and about really enjoying the weather. I love it when I'm like out and seeing people with the umbrella because it's so warm. They're trying to figure out some way to beat this heat. And definitely the UV rays, the ultraviolets were very strong this afternoon. Our weather team, we were discussing the contrast of our sunrises and sunsets, and we were trying to think of a good name. And today I was thinking tangerine sky because you have all this haze along with high pressure that has settled in, and we've been seeing this like orange tint, and it's currently happening out towards Hagerstown and areas of Washington County. Today's official highs, wow, we just went up another tick here for the DC metro area. It does look like we're going to tap out today at 94 degrees, so we're nearly 30 degrees above average. Look at Frederick, Maryland, almost in triple-digit territory, and the Tidal Basin area, you did touch 90 degrees out towards Lexington Park. Wow, a huge contrast. What is the difference here between DC, Waldorf, Southern Maryland, and Annapolis? It all has to do with this marine layer, onshore breeze, and it allows for some contrast of our temperatures. The 90s, they took over areas of Northern Virginia, so it was a phenomenal day, but we still have air quality concerns across most of the DMV. We're at unhealthy stage, and so if you have respiratory problems, still going to be an issue for the next about 24 hours. Hey, we are tracking rain in the forecast, and that's going to allow for a massive cool down. This is a cold front coming in from north to south. We'll track that in coming up.